guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be chatting to you a little bit about what I've been doing recently, which is having acupuncture to help with some of the residual effects that I've been experiencing from having Bell's palsy a couple of years ago. Now, many of you are familiar with my whole journey with that illness. If you are not and you are new here, I have a whole playlist about it. Check it out down below. But basically, 2 years ago, I had an illness that paralyzed half my face, this half of my face, and I am still experiencing some residual effects from that. So yeah, I am working with a physiotherapist to have acupuncture done on my face to help maybe try and heal some of the bits that still aren't working. And many of you are probably thinking, what do you mean you're seeing a physiotherapist for acupuncture? Now, I'm a little confused, like you are. As you guys know as well, I'm a naturopathic medicine student, so I am quite aware of different alternative medicine practices. And my understanding of acupuncture is it's generally done from education in traditional Chinese medicine. That doesn't seem to be what's going on here. So my understanding is that physiotherapists can do a type of acupuncture called dry needling, which is based off of similar science, but not completely. It is a different modality in itself. However, my physiotherapist is calling it acupuncture, and he is stabbing me in the face with needles. So I'm a little confused at this point, but we're just going to go with it. So how I came across this physiotherapist is actually my mum was having problems with her shoulder and her elbow. She had like a tennis elbow and damage to her shoulder. So she went to a local physiotherapist and she really enjoyed him. As she was working with him, she obviously just got talking and she was talking about me and my illness. And I don't know how it came up, like typical mums making small talk, I guess. But yeah, it came up and he was like, oh, I've actually worked with a lot of patients with Bell's palsy before and had a lot of success bringing movement back. And she was like, oh, well, let me let her know and maybe she can book in with you and like see how it goes. So I did that. I booked in with him and he is lovely. He really is a lovely person to have treat you for anything. He just makes you feel very comfortable, which I like. And he was pretty honest with me in the first session, was like, look, I don't know if this is going to work for you because, you know, it's been 2 years since you've had Bell's palsy and this stuff tends to work better when you get in really quick. And he said, look, I probably give it like a 30% chance of maybe working for you, but after a few weeks, we'll know if it's working or if it's not. And then if it's not, we'll stop and, you know, we'll just call it a day. And I said, look, to be honest, I'm not like holding any big hope on this. Like, you know, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, at least I tried something. It's not going to hurt me anymore. And this will be my 4th week on the weekend coming up of having it. So it's been 3 weeks so far. And I'm going to show you some clips from week 1 and last week, week 3. And honestly, I feel like there is quite a difference. The main part I'm noticing the difference is in my eyes. I feel like they are kind of working in sync more, if that's, I don't know, it's hard to really explain. And in some moments my eye isn't like as squinty as it was previously. I've also noticed that my resting face looks a lot more symmetrical than it was in week 1. I've also noticed that it seems like this side of my face that is affected is kind of trying to make regular movements again. Like when I try to make an O shape, it looks like it's trying a little harder than it was, say, in week 1. But really, like I said, I look in the mirror every day, so I don't notice these small changes. But every week when I go back to him, we've taken photos every week of the progress and he kind of identifies to me what he thinks is different and then I can see it. It's really hard to notice differences that are so small when you look at yourself every day. And I feel like that was my biggest problem throughout the whole recovery process with this illness. But yeah, especially now when the changes are small. However, I do think I've seen some progress. And yeah, I'm feeling really positive about it. So I'm excited to keep going through this journey. I do think it'll take a really long time. And I do think there's going to be a lot of weeks where you just don't see anything. But look, it's not costing me that much money. And it's certainly not harming me in any way, so I just don't see why there's any harm in trying. A few of the options I have looked into which you would have seen actually a couple videos back. I made a video about seeing a specialist. I was really excited about that until I realized how unaffordable it was. So I did it for a little bit, and then, yeah, unfortunately, I can't afford to spend like 500 Australian dollars each session. This acupuncture is costing me, after my health insurance pays for some, I pay the gap of about $30 a week. It's so much better. And I am seeing progress from it. So I'm not saying that the specialist wouldn't have helped. I really think it could have been an absolutely magnificent and life-changing experience, but just when something's that unaffordable. Look, I'm a full-time uni student working part-time at a pharmacy. Like, I can't afford $500 every other week to spend on medical stuff. So yeah, that is where I'm at. I just thought I'd update you guys. Yeah, so I'm feeling really positive about it and looking forward to seeing how much can change between now and like 10 weeks time or something.
Hey guys, so I'm just jumping in here while I'm editing at 11:30 at night on Monday. But I wanted to just jump in and say that this video is a few weeks old, and I've had a lot more progress in the last few weeks, so I'm really happy. And there'll be a video with another update coming soon. But yeah, I'm doing really well and it's gotten heaps better and I'm really excited about it. So yeah.
Thanks for joining me on this journey as always. Please stick around, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.